I guess we are done with the chapter one. We are going to review from the beginning. So in 1.1, we have determined why do we have to study finance because it can affect our lives whether in personal also in business. And many financial decisions, although they're simple or complex, but they need some um oh they need some importance. You have to put some importance that because it has impact in our lives, especially the finance side. And we learned also that there are four types of the firms, starting for the sole proprietorship and the partnership, and we have limited liability partnership, and that but the general partnership is actually um liable all like to the extent of their personal capacity, just like with the sole proprietor and the limited liability partner, the only liable to that to their personal capacity is only the general partner. There's also what we call the liability limited companies, the LLC, wherein the limitations are only the liability is only to the extent of what they have invested in the company. And we have the S corporation, in which the that particular corporation is not taxable, but whatever is the profit will be included uh in the personal or separate return or income of the investor or of the owner. The owners are only limited up to 100 for that. While the C corporations are subject to tax of 30%, and what they call this one, the dividend that is transferred to the owners of the corporation will be subject again to 15%. So that depends dividends tax. So it will result into what we call this one a double taxation. In 1.3, we discussed the financial manager. So the financial manager is the one that is hired in order to maximize the wealth of the shareholders. That is under the supervision of the executive officer. So they make the investing, the financing, the cash flow management decisions. So the place of financial managers in the corporation is that the ownership control corporations are separate. The shareholders exercise their control indirectly through the board of directors. So under that, the board of directors will hires the what you call the chief executive officer, and under the chief executive officer, there are controller at the same time there are treasurers. So these are the financial managers or do the making some decisions in order to increase the value of the firm or the shares of the shareholders. Now the stock market is the is the place that provides liquidity of the shares. It's a reference wherein the you can guarantee it's a reference of the price that you will know that the price of your shares is like 180 now because the stock market is saying so, where you can see the stock price. So basically we have the two primary in the US like NYSE and the Nasdaq. They're both trading stocks, and the traders determine the price by having the asking price and the bid price. Okay, and traders provide the liquidity by posting limit orders. So limit orders are like they provide, for instance, the buyer will provide a buy limit order like an exact amount, or exact quantity of shares that they're going to buy at a given price, and also the seller is also providing a sell order, limit order, like for instance, the same quantity shares the same. So the traders were going to match if the traders can earn something like that, like the difference between the asking price and the bid. What the buyer do is the bid price. What the seller do is the asking price. So if the trader buys the lower the order at a lower price, and while the seller is having is offering at lower than that, so there's what we call the spread, which the trader can gain something out of the transaction. Again, there are other like trading places like the dark pool, in which you combine them, they are they can produce a lot. I mean, huge activities of that, which there is not what you call this one, a book limit order. It means to say that the limit orders are not transparent on the traders, so the traders cannot make some what you call this one, stealing the orders or the limit orders that will they'll keep they keep the limit orders in order to wait for some chances that will give them profit. So the dark pool is eliminating the book order to make them blind as to that. Now, in the financial institutions, what we learn from here is the financial institution, they're the one who will um, move the money from the savers or investors and give that to the companies, and the companies make the profit, and whatever is the profit will they'll give to the savers and the investors. So the financial institutions, there are some like a conglomerate institutions that are providing financial services like the loans, deposits, the like the trading, that so these are the institutions that are providing that. So they're not limited only for the for that, but also they are doing some investing advisories. So they are the investment bankers, um like the Goldman Sachs and the what do you call this one, the other I forgot. So that's it. Thank you so much.